Well, hello there, Psychic Radio family. It's Deborah Leigh, and I'm joined by my co-host Jimbo, and we are very happy to be here with you.
We are indeed.
Yes, indeed. So I want to remind everyone as we begin that I use an ordinary deck of playing cards for this particular method that my grandmother taught me. Well, we're talking over 30 years ago. Now, the thing that makes this method so incredibly dynamic and life-changing is that we're able to consider all the options that we have. If the cards are taking us on a path toward the future that are showing less than happy results, unhappy work situation, unsatisfying relationships, that sort of thing, the lacking fulfillment, all the sort of necessary aspects to a truly rewarding and love-filled life. So we're going to look at love, success, happiness, and whatever your heart's desire happens to be. Now, before we get started, Jim, you have a little bit of...
I do indeed. I want to welcome everybody. And I want to remind you this show is for informational and educational purposes only.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So indeed, welcome, folks. We want to let you know that we're going to give you live international shout outs. We would love doing that if you're international. To us, of course, everything's relative. You know, we're here in the East Coast of the United States. But if you folks are international, we're going to let it be known, and it's going to be awesome.
Now, we have started our own little psychic soup segment. A lot of there.
Hey, you nothing wrong with that?
Oh, we all know what the big event has been recently. Oh, yes, Taylor Swift and her man, Travis Kelce. Big engagement. Ring that would choke a horse. And anyway, I think we were all expecting this, but I found it so enticing that I literally had to lay out the cards and conduct a reading on their upcoming nuptials and kind of what lies ahead.
Did they actually discuss a date or did they not?
I don't think they have set a date.
Yeah, and they probably have, but haven't. You know, they don't like to tell things, right? Or maybe they didn't. We don't know. The chick just tours 24/7.
His father is the one that's been spilling the beans.
I heard about that.
Yeah, on all the internet, juicy websites.
But he didn't say anything until it was okay. After they said something.
So both of them are 35, about 2 months apart in age. And I thought, what do the cards hold? Well, I want to tell you that my perception of Taylor Swift is that she's pretty gaga over Travis. I mean, they have a connection and there is a chemistry that I think has her dropping to her knees, so to speak.
Yes, definitely, so to speak. But anyway, go ahead.
And what the future holds for our darlings is that Taylor's going to do her best to go into this. She has been engaged before, as we remember, but this one is her Prince Charming. This is the one that she wants most decidedly to last, to be the one that takes her, to her happily ever after. Now, on Travis's side, I'm seeing some fluctuations there, some aspects that, well, let's put it this way. I think he's going to make some blunders in this marriage in terms of what he can and should not do.
So you're definitely saying that they're going to make it to the marriage part.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I feel that will, and it's going to be not too distant.
Okay.
But there is a wedding coming.
It's got to be after football season.
The trouble is, this man has been kind of a ladies' man. And we all know that his ex there, oh, she's gorgeous. His ex put out what they're calling a very cryptic message concerning happiness that you can buy at 7-Eleven and joy that you have to work hard to earn. I think she has a personal message involved in all of that, a subtext, you could say, that she thinks they're they're gonna be splashy, they're gonna be out there in in the media, but I feel she knows, feels, believes it's not gonna last.
You figure your average high profile marriage anyway, stars and whatever not. I bet it's over half fail anyway.
Well, it is.
So if you're a betting person, speaking of sports and stuff, probably got odds to say, yeah, they'll be divorced in less than 5 years. You can make a bet, I bet.
And I didn't look that far, but I did see that he is still, now don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying he's cheating per se, but I did see that he is going to entertain relationships with past, present, and possibly future female partners.
Sure. Well, some people say you're not cheating if you don't get caught.
Yeah, right. And you don't
Typically those are cheaters. Imagine that say that, but go ahead.
And you don't have to tell the truth until you get caught. So, or be sorry, if you know what I mean.
Remorse. Yes. All right.
Anyway, I thought that would be our psychic moment to know that there might be a little bit of glitch in, paradise.
Everybody loves soup, even psychic soup. So here we go.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Well, I believe we have a caller ready, Deb.
And I have the cards all warmed up.
Well, then let's go to Janine in Rutland, Vermont.
Oh, what did you say? We lost her?
Oh, sadness and remorse. We feel bad for Janine.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, it wasn't meant to be.
It was not meant to be, but she could come back. I don't know. We're not going to do cards on it because that would eat up too much time. So, yeah. Rutland, Vermont. I want to say I've been to Rutland.
Perhaps you have.
I want to say in my Navy days when I was in Groton, Connecticut, I think we made a trip up there just for no reason whatsoever, a bunch of us. Played pool and did a bunch of stuff up there. It must have been the nearest place in Vermont close to where we were in Connecticut. Just throwing it out there. It's not like that word Rutland, Vermont would jump out at me for no reason whatsoever. It's not like it's a past life experience. So.
Okay.
We're standing by.
Yes.
But that's what we do, the voodoo that we do. So I meant to mention, I didn't want to interrupt you. He is what, 30, what?
35.
In the NFL world, that's like an elder. You get up and you get in the mid and upper 30s, you are like an old guy, like a grandpa, basically, in the athletic world in football, because his position, well, any position, really, unless you're a punter or a kicker, the body gets beat to hell. And so it's like they say about a car, sometimes it's not the age, it's the miles. Well, he's probably, they're thinking, depending on how the season goes, it really could be his last season with the marriage coming. And
she wants children.
And she's probably like, oh, it's cute that you're an NFL football player, but she's probably not looking for him to do that forever. Just like that chick did with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Giselle, whatever her name was. What is that, Giselle? What is her name?
Bunchen.
Her last name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy stuff.
Well, and he left Monahan. What was her first name? Monahan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who was Gregor's at the time, if I'm.
Oh, you mean Brady did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think she was.
And, it's funny. There are times karma's going to come to call. And it won't always be pretty. And I think in that situation, where's Giselle now?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember Steve Martin had a show that said comedy is not pretty. No, but there's speculating, there's all the Swifties and then there's the Kelsey people that like him that, like I said, they're thinking he's kind of hinting he sure would like to have this be a great Super Bowl year, which means he'd like to retire. It's the last year of his contract, which doesn't mean anything. It just means that if he won the Super Bowl, it would be a guaranteed fact that he would retire and then just totally devote himself to Taylor. But that could be the beginning of the end.
Well, that's the thing too. They have traveled, both of them,
Yep.
to opposite ends of.
Right now, their relationship was based on them being very busy and having interludes. If one of them was like to be totally with them, some people don't get that 24/7 togetherness very well, right?
Exactly. And also remember, she's a billionaire. And
She
as
is.
a billionaire, I don't know that, and I would trust just any old guy, and he's not.
Oh, he's not any old guy. He's got
No,
enough
but-
money where he doesn't need to steal from her.
Well, he's
No.
definitely not.
Yeah, he's all
a
right.
billionaire.
He's all right. He's not a billionaire, but he's got lots of, and he can
Bet
send.
that- I bet that, what do they call it, that prenup, that it's at least this thick.
See, well, we may never know anything about such
No,
a thing.
you-
All right, we're gonna move on. We got another caller.
Oh, good.
We're going international. We got Holly in Brisbane, Queensland, which is in Australia on the other side of the world. Welcome to our show.
Yes, good to have you with us. Hello.
Well, I'm grateful to be here. Hello.
So glad that you called in.
Indeed.
What brings you to the show this evening? Well, for us, it's evening. For you.
For
you're-
you, what are you about noon? Your afternoon now? Is it there?
Oh, no, it's approaching. It's about 11:45 in the afternoon. So
Oh,
guessing you're about 9:45 in the morning, hey? At night, I mean.
Yes. It's quarter to, yes.
you nailed it. Well done, my dear.
Yes.
Well done.
So, I believe I've not given you a reading before. You're new to,
Yeah, interesting. That's interesting. Did you say Cleveland? Because I'm actually in Cleveland, Queensland, which is pretty funny because I'm from Michigan originally, and Cleveland, Ohio gets confused with Cleveland, Queensland often.
You're from Michigan originally? Is that what you said?
Sure am.
Holy
Wow.
guacamole, that is a big
And I have
change,
to say,
isn't it?
you know
Yes.
what, I was gonna say actually one of my best friends, Deborah Smith, is a psychic herself. I don't even know if she's been on your show, but I definitely will refer her because you guys would love her too.
oh, thank you.
We love that. That is
Yes.
awesome. All right, this is your time now. What do you got?
Yes. So tell us a little bit.
Did you?
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say you kind of got a little bit of my message maybe, and you're gonna do a reading, and I was so curious to see what you were gonna find.
Well, this method actually it builds its foundation off of small details about your life. at
It's
present.
not the gypsy crystal ball thing.
No, and the thing is, it's not tarot either. So if you have a specific question or two, that is, it won't be so vague. Because starting out with a brand new recipient, the cards can tend to
Mhm.
be very,
So be very specific on your questions, and
Right.
you can give a little
Yeah.
pertinent information about the question.
say a relationship,
Anything.
your career,
Money, jobs.
family.
Yep.
Okay,
Anything.
so you want me to provide some of that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I work with my partner. He trained me in a technique, and I do body work. And we've actually developed a coaching program because I've studied neurolinguistic programming. And the coaching thing hasn't quite taken off like we thought it would. And there's a lot that I'm holding back on in social media. For some reason, I seem to be a bit stunted in doing all my social media marketing and whatnot. So I've wanted to speak. I've wanted to, present publicly, and I really feel pulled to get my podcast going. And I just feel like I'm on the edge of a cliff and won't jump. So
Okay.
that's kind of where I'm at the moment. So my specific question is, what the heck is holding me back? What is stopping me from actually taking all the steps and doing what I have to do to be, full in, both feet, 100% committed?
Believe it or not, that is not that uncommon of a question here.
Mhm.
We've had a lot of folks
We
call in that are on the brink. They feel they're on the brink. They got all things lined up or not lined up and close, and they're like, why am I not taking the next step? They ask us this. They're worried that some spirit within themselves is holding them back for a reason. They're worried that it's their own self, that some people are just too self-critical. So yeah, it's a very good question, and the cards are going down. Just to let you know.
Went down.
Oh,
Going down.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, these cards really do kind of zero right in on the core of various issues. For you, the first thing I noticed as I laid these cards out is that what you and your partner have developed is extremely cutting edge. This is not just ordinary blah blah. You know what I mean? This is,
yeah.
and it's a little bit ahead of its time. So what is holding you back is that your own intuitive sense is saying, maybe not put everything out there just yet. So the time is coming and you're going to know precisely. You're going to jump out of bed one morning and say, now is the time.
Trust your gut.
Wait, right. And I feel we're talking more in weeks and not necessarily months.
Which makes sense because she feels she's on the cliff, the edge of the cliff, the brink.
Right. And that's what's making you hesitate. You have this energized sense of holding back, but you may be interpreting it differently, like say fear, um, uh, being not extroverted enough, or you're going to fail. You know, there's all different sorts of, it won't be perfect enough if you're a perfectionist. That's not what I see. Of course, those of us that are on the cutting edge, and my method is, we're going to face detractors, haters, you know, those out there that want to find ways to uh, uh, undermine what we're doing.
Probably any venture is going to be like
Any.
that. Anything. And all you can do is deal with it, right? You can't do anything to circumvent it.
No, except have enough faith in yourself
Sure.
to realize people that
Yeah.
take the time to actually sit down and post a comment, you know, whether it's positive or negative, this is still advertising.
At times, yes, it is. And
True,
sometimes,
it's true.
and your average person, the average person only posts negative things. The people that are happy typically don't take the time. If you notice that with
Yeah.
reviews.
But once you,
So it's very misleading.
are you gonna go global? That was a question I wanted to ask you. Was that part of this? You'll go,
Yeah.
yes?
Yes, it's definitely our goal to go global, and it's really about shifting your vibration, shifting your paradigm, and understanding that so much of our pain, our trauma, and all of that is stuck in our nervous system. So, we have such an understanding of that, and I can totally understand you saying that maybe it's a little bit ahead of its time because we have so many people just now waking up, to understanding their body
You're-
more, understanding things that they couldn't before.
You're exactly right. And the fact that the two of you come together as light workers, you both are sensing that the world is in extremely troubling times. And this work that you two are doing is going to be so healing. It's going to catch like wildfire. I saw clearly in your cards that you are going to zoom right to the top. So be ready for that kind of success.
And thank you very much, Holly. We appreciate you
Yes.
joining us.
And call again. I'd love to hear more.
Awesome. Yeah, we hope you keep listening, and we got to move on,
Yes.
unfortunately. But thank you so much for being patient with us. And now we're gonna go back into our own continent. We're gonna go to Kristen. It's in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
The Bronx in New York, folks. Those that know where the Bronx is. Welcome.
Hello there, Kristen. How are you? I know.
Hello, how are you?
Very good.
I'm good.
We're glad to hear from you.
Yeah, what you got cooking?
Because we only have a few
Yeah,
minutes left.
we only got a few, so hit us hard. Hit us. Kristen, hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello, I'm here. Hi, hello.
All right, yes, yeah, you got some questions, cards. Get it out there, please. Oh, I'm not trying to be mean, but
We don't have much for time.
yeah, we don't want to screw you over. We want to make sure you get your questions in and we answer them.
I don't know. I don't know how this works, so I thought maybe there's a card or something.
Let me ask you real quickly.
Yeah, Deb,
Are you in a relationship? And are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you like to know? What's the most important thing you want to know about?
Yeah. Your work, your family, your partner.
I guess we could do a relationship. Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Okay, you're in a relationship and you maybe want to see how that looks long term, or because that's what
Yes,
the cards.
please. That would be great. Thank you.
I mean, while she's putting the cards on, you can give a little background information on the relationship. Has it been a long time? Been together a long time? Known each other? Some people have known.
Yeah, we've been together for about 3 years.
Okay, that is.
In our day and age, that's doing
If you go
well.
beyond a year, then it's
Yeah.
usually something real. Okay, that's. And is there any speed bumps, turmoil, or anything you're worried about?
Um, yeah, no, I'm in the beginning, he cheated, so I just want to know how things are now, maybe, because we are
Okay.
doing good, but there is some trust issues.
Trust issues. All right. And you know
Yeah.
what? The cards are the perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
they see all. Go ahead, Deb.
I'm gonna just speak bottom line since we're almost done.
Yeah, we don't want to mince
I
words.
want
here.
you to know that he actually finds you really hot and he enjoys fantasizing about you, say with other women and other men. And I think they all kind of do this. And maybe women do it too. But I really feel that your relationship looks like that would be the only mistake. My sense is that he really learned from that. He feels incredibly guilty. And sometimes it can take a very long time for the partner
trust.
that was cheated
The
on,
trust.
right?
Yep.
The trust is so easy to build and yet so hard once it's been
Some people
broken.
never get over it. So what do you see?
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say to you, wait, no.
Sorry.
Are you planning to have any children?
Not anytime soon, but maybe I would like one at one point.
There's a Yiddish proverb that goes, man plans and God laughs. And I am definitely seeing a baby coming here. And it's a gift. It's gonna but Dr. Phil says children should not be born with a job. But this won't be a job. This will be the tie that binds. It's gonna reawaken the two of you to the true commitment that you share. Now, if you don't want one right now, grandmother, who taught me this method, would say, best you keep your knees crossed and your mind on Jesus.
You know, bet statistically 75% of us people walking on this planet,
They're not planned.
and I'm probably lowballing it, are not planned. That does being planned and unwanted are two different things. You can have a child that you didn't plan, doesn't mean it was unwanted pregnancy.
I do want to mention.
But go ahead, back to you.
I
Deb.
worry, or your mate worries, you're never going to forgive him. And I think it wouldn't hurt to stress that you're working on it because there is healing coming here.
Plus, if you say you're working on it, you'll be a little more careful then too.
Well, I don't
No,
I see
just
her,
kidding.
her partner's not going to do it again.
Good.
Not at all.
Oh,
This was
good. Good.
a huge learning, defining experience. So
You did say it was early on in your relationship, yes?
Yes, it was.
Well, there you go, right?
yeah.
It was before the first year, probably 6 months. What was it?
It was like in the first year, yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go, like Deb said, right?
This is not a serial cheater. I would tell you
Awesome.
if it was, but it is not.
Plus, he probably would have continued to do it and got caught again, right? Probably if he
Yes,
was.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
That's
really
awesome.
worries him that he's going to lose you even still.
And sometimes a
Yeah.
bad thing can lead to a better thing. Maybe he's going to be a better partner for it
Yes.
in the long run.
So I hope you call us again, hon.
Awesome. Yes.
We'd love to follow your story.
You don't sound like you're from
Thank
the
you
Bronx.
so much.
Sound like you're from the
Are you
Bronx.
transplant to the Bronx?
Everybody says that.
Okay, well that's cool. Then I don't feel too stupid. But that's all.
No. Okay.
Well, she says. Well, thank you, Kristen.
Yes.
Thank you, live.
Well,
from the
thank you
Bronx.
so much.
Oh, absolutely. It was great meeting you all. All right, we got a few minutes.
We got a couple minutes, so you may speak.
We'd like to mention, it won't be long, I will have a complete free course in this method, which grandmother called personal prophecy. And it will be available on a new launching website out of Dubai. Totally free, no gimmicks, no tricks, just a way for people to get a taste of how you can pick this up. The way I see it is, if I can do it, you can do it. Intuitive perception is something we all possess. We just need to learn how to focus it.
All right,
How to use
you've
it.
described it before, like when people have the feeling that somebody's watching,
Yes,
or the hair stands up on your back and neck, all that type. That's like intuition, is it not?
it is. Or you think of somebody and, oh my God, out of the blue, they call you, or they send you a message. Intuitively, yeah, you can really get that much in touch.
Sure.
I'm also available on my website, psychiclovedoctor.com,
Truth.
where if you would like to book a private session with me, I don't charge an arm and a leg. I don't believe just because you can, that's a good way to reach out
Right.
and help people.
And you won't be on air,
No,
and I won't be there. It'll just be one on one.
completely confidential.
Truth.
So, where did the title come from? Final thing to tell you.
Yeah, real quick, so you don't think it's weird.
AOL. And they discovered
America Online for you youngsters. Sorry, some people don't know what that means. America Online for the folks that are.
They found me.
Young.
I was giving free readings in a chat room, just kind of playing around, and they said, "We're looking for a psychic love doctor. Would you like to be it?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Of course I would."
And it worked, and that room was always full. They had rooms they called the chat rooms, and they only had a certain capacity, and they had a higher capacity. Even that wouldn't be full.
Well, my only claim to fame there with AOL is that one time the chat room became so people were just attacking
Bombarding it, yeah.
It caused the mainframe to fall. And this was
Their system went, whoop.
it was a long time ago.
That was in the 90s. All right, 30 seconds, we gotta go.
Well, remember the words of my grandmother. To dream is to believe. And once you believe, all things are possible. Take care, everybody. Let's catch you next hump day.
We shall indeed see you next week.
Bye-bye.